going on at Manchester City, dude?
It's because the English FA called Manchester City and said, like, hey, we need a title race this year. And you know, Manchester City is a generous club. We give what the people want. Alright. We're back with the laces. We're back again. Guess who's back?
We've got a bogey. I'm on the way.
Anyway, we've been away for a long time because my two brothers here had to go to rehab. They said some words they didn't mean. They made some choices that they didn't mean. And today we hold them accountable. First, I want Nunu to come up to the stage and need him to apologize to the city of London and all the London teams, because he's the reason for a lot of pain for the people of London right now. I need you to confess your crimes first.
I didn't know Emery was gonna pop off. Okay, first of all, nobody knew Emery was gonna pop off. I felt like Emery was just gonna be just coasting by like he always does, mid-table. But I feel like the whole staff and team in Aston Villa needs to be drug tested, because there's no damn way that they could go on this kind of run, especially towards the next year. So I feel like I should be on trial, they should be on trial, as well as Man City should be on trial. I want to apologize to absolutely nobody. Conor McGregor. No, but I am kind of annoyed that so far my predictions are going south. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything about football. Maybe this is just glitch. Maybe this is just another. I mean, let's be real. Spurs were on top for a while, so this could be one of those just fry in the pan kind of situation. But that's all I gotta say.
Well, sick, dude. I think my predictions are crap right now. Sorry, dude. And what I was gonna say, nobody expected either of the Spurs to be up so high, especially with Kane gone. And what was the name of that team? Aston Villa, something like that. Damn. Nobody expected that either, bro.
Well, yes,
I apologize to the players that I called injury. I spoke it into existence and it happened. But you know what? They should have a better medical staff than that. Just saying.
I'm going to say that if both of you guys want to have a good evening for the rest of the new year, I got to hear you guys say Emery is the GOAT.
Hold on, though. To our credit, it's only halfway through the season, bro. It's only halfway, bro. Don't know, man. Don't know.
You gotta say Emery's the GOAT.
Our predictions might end up
You gotta.
Nah, you telling me you dick riding on Christmas? That's crazy.
You gotta apologize, bro. You gotta eat your humble pie.
I'm not gonna eat it yet. I eat it after Christmas.
You gotta say Emery the GOAT real quick. It's real fast. Say it. Emery the GOAT.
I'm not gonna say it. I give him credit for winning 5. Not even winning 5. He won 4 out of 5, right? Something like that. He tied once. So he's not doing bad.
He has a 15.
He's not doing bad. He's not doing great.
15 unbeaten game streak.
Third.
And, what's the name of the stadium for Aston Villa? I forgot. Anyway, they haven't lost at home in 15 games. But all I gotta say is Emery's the GOAT. And
good for him, though. Good for him, for sure.
Good for him, yeah,
for sure. 100%. But GOAT, nah.
Talking about the GOAT, Aston Villa right now, 3rd place. Right now, currently as it stands. Where's Newcastle? Whoop.
The real question is, let's turn this around. Real quick. So much shit talking. What is going on at Manchester City, dude?
What is going on at Manchester City, bro?
I thought Pep revolutionized the fucking game. Apparently, he hasn't revolutionized his medical staff, because without key players, y'all are missing. Y'all are nowhere to be found. Come on, dude. Especially Arsenal. Arteta, the one that's supposed to be garbage.
I didn't say he was garbage. I just said he wasn't that good.
I mean, he's better than Pep this year, right? I mean,
so far, but that's what happened last year, and where was he at? sitting at home watching the title be lifted somewhere else.
He wasn't that low last year, though, was he? Wasn't he like just
He wasn't that
going
low.
from
Yeah, he
second
was
and
like
first, second and first?
So what does it
Maybe
matter, bro? At the end of the day, who won the league last year?
So he's still
That's all that
he's still
matters,
struggling
bro.
though. Man City
that matters,
this season is
bro.
so far this season is not the one that
Because
everybody
it's because
knows
the English
or
FA
expected.
called Manchester City and said like, "Hey, we need a title race this year," and you know, Manchester City
Shut
is a generous club. We give what the people want, and so we say, you know what? We're gonna take the foot off the pedal a little bit. We're gonna give people
The
a little
gods
bit of
controlling
hope.
the simulation.
We're gonna take the accelerator off. We're gonna take a week off. We're gonna win the Club World Cup. Let them, think we're weak and we're not ready, and then we're gonna come back and win 10 in a row.
I mean, the way y'all looking, y'all can barely score a goal.
No,
Nah, bro, what goes up must go down.
I'm gonna say the problem is
Going
I
down.
would say the problem that currently Manchester City has is that Pep is trying to be too creative in the sense that he's trying to put center backs into the midfield to make up for players that are missing, and I think he needs to give Calvin Phillips a chance, and he needs to put actual midfielders in midfield instead of trying to modernize or change or whatever, or revolutionize football, and just keep it simple. You put midfielders where midfielders go, put defenders where defenders go. Like, cause somebody brought up a good point, because I watched something recently where basically it's like a midfielder has experience as a midfielder, and they probably played a midfielder for a long time, like 10 years or so, maybe even longer, depending on how long they've been playing. But also, there's players that can grow into those positions, right, and can come into the midfield. But the problem is that they may have quality, they may be good, but they lack the experience because they're not in those positions constantly or often or all the time, and so they're not able to pick up on what's the word I'm looking for? The intricacies that someone that's been there and done that constantly all the time would. And so that's why, like, playing Julian Alvarez.
I disagree with that.
And playing.
You're giving him such an out.
No, it's not an out. It's not an out. It's a criticism to him.
He's not.
It's a
He's not.
criticism to Pep.
No, but yeah, it is. But at the same time, it's like he can't scrape by. Like, at least scrape a win, dude. Get a scrappy win.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that.
So
I'm not saying
Pep
that's
is either really good or really bad.
I'm not saying he's
because either.
I'm not saying that he's not. That it's not his fault. I'm saying it is his fault. The problem is that he should be playing the players where they need to be played, and not try to come up with some way to rig it and figure it out. Like, he has Calvin Phillips. He has.
I don't know, though. Like, I feel like, but what if it was the other way? What if he was doing perfectly fine, right?
Then it'd be cool. Then everybody would be praising him for the decision,
right?
but it's not.
But I don't.
It's not
I
working
think
out.
John Stones has been doing a really good job as a.
But he's not a center
holding
mid. He's not a center.
Naturally, he's not. But the way that Guardiola plays, he's doing good, right? He likes possession. He likes.
I know, but it's not about a player,
keeping the
individual
ball.
player doing well. It's about the collective, and the collective is suffering because the midfield is not up to par, because you have players who are not midfielders playing midfield. It's like, I don't know. It's like,
May I say something controversial? Maybe Man City doesn't have the depth this year. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
maybe
You
it's
could, like,
possible.
good example. Liverpool used what's homeboy's name? Fuck. He played right back. He played midfielder. Fuck. What's his name?
For Liverpool?
Yeah, last year when they won the cup. Fuck. What's his name?
It's not Trent
He's like
Alexander-Arnold. It's
No.
Milner?
No. Ah.
Milner.
Yeah, Milner. Thank
Yeah.
you, Milner. A good example. Milner is not a world-class player per se, but he's motivated to win. I feel like Man City, it's the curse of the treble, bro. Either you do better than you did or you do really bad, because either, again, the depth is not there or the players don't really want to fight for it. Like, if I'm being honest, there's a little sense of complacency amongst the players because they've been on top for so long.
I mean,
Maybe
it's
that's
possible,
what it is,
but
it's a combination of Pep kind of trying to be like revolutionize football one more time, which, dog, like, you can only kick the ball so many times until, like, you revolutionize the game. But at the same time, I feel like the players themselves are kind of just like, we won the treble. Like, let's just have an off year.
I'm gonna say it's all on Pep because he's complicating and trying to reinvent the wheel. But it's also, I mean, what did they say? Heavy is the head where the crown lays, or whatever. And it's hard to be the king. But
But you can't lose to Aston Villa, bro. Come on.
dude,
Like squad for squad, bro, player for player.
It was a
Arsenal
very
lost
tight
to
game,
Aston
to be
Villa.
honest. It was a very
Arsenal
tight
lost
game.
to Aston Villa. So if you're gonna say that shit,
Man
say
City
to
dominated,
Arsenal too.
but
All right,
The
dog.
difference is Arsenal's
That's what
is
dog.
top.
Keep the
No,
same
but
energy,
Arsenal's still
dog.
top.
Because you make excuses for Arsenal, but you rail on Manchester City when they do the same thing.
But Man City has only won one game out of 5, bro.
I understand.
That's the difference. Yeah,
But-
you're dropping points.
But Arsenal,
A team
Arsenal
that would
should
only
have.
drop points
Arsenal
once
should
a
have beat
once a week.
Aston Villa, right? Because they got the goat Arteta, right? He's the best manager. He's the future of football, according to Fernando.
Who's
So-
saying Arteta's a goat though? No one is.
you said he's the future of football. He's Pep caliber.
He is.
Pep
He's a baby
caliber.
goat. He's a
Yeah.
baby goat.
Yeah, Pep
Yeah,
caliber
exactly.
hasn't won nothing.
Little
dog.
baby goat.
Except a little FA Cup.
He's gonna
3 or
get
4
there.
years ago.
How much experience does Unai Emery have versus Arteta?
A ton,
in
dog.
Coaching.
Call me when Arteta wins 7 years in a row. Tell me when he gets
How
a
long has
big
he been coaching
job.
for? How long
I
has
don't
he been
know.
manager?
Probably
How
a long while.
Not very long.
He can't control
By
when he was
himself,
born,
not
dog.
very
Yeah,
long.
not
He can't
very
control
long.
where he was been born, Unai Emery. You say like,
being the head. What?
Unai Emery can't control when he was born and when he got old enough to decide to make a decision. Like, that's not on him, bro.
No one.
Why are you throwing that in his face?
No,
Like,
but-
he can control that.
But I don't know. It's like comparing Mourinho to Potter. Like,
Yeah, that's
But
true.
they're
it's
not
like
in
you
the
can't
same
do that.
caliber.
It's a different. But once more established. in the
One
game,
had to work
so
harder
it's-
to get to where he was because he didn't have the reputation of being an understudy to Pep Guardiola. He had to earn the shit to get to where he was.
I'm not
Compared to Arteta, where he's like,
discrediting
Pep Guardiola's understudy is gonna be like him, J, whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
what I'm saying is give him 5 more years, 5 more seasons at Arsenal, wherever, and then
we'll see.
I feel like
he's already had 3 or 4, so he doesn't only won an FA Cup, so I don't know. It doesn't seem-
I smell an apology at the end of the season for Arteta.
If anything, Liverpool win the league, dog. Anyway, talking about Liverpool.
Gosh. Imagine that.
Talking about Liverpool.
Liverpool's not bad.
Liverpool couldn't beat the crappy side of Manchester today.
Oh
Oh
god.
yeah, no, that's terrible. I mean, I don't mind. They both did a favor for not only Arsenal but Aston Villa. they did a favors, bro. Like, you should be at least grateful that they didn't win.
Dude,
Because
I know.
Man City would have gone a little bit lower down the table. Just saying, they would have gone a little bit lower down the table. But I feel like, again, it's Manchester United, bro.
It is.
Yeah, Manchester United.
More dirt to Ten Hag, bro. I hate Ten Hag.
Yeah. And another red card, guys. Another red card for Manchester United. Another player that they don't have to replace.
Well, I mean, it's only one game, so because it's just double yellow and not straight red, so it should be fine. Anyway, talking about Liverpool. Oh, I was gonna say Manchester United and Chelsea are the same coin, just different sides. Inconsistent,
Damn.
unpredictable.
man,
One day they're good, the next day they're
Damn.
bad. Chelsea are just inconsistent, crazy inconsistent.
I feel
It's a
like
mess.
Chelsea's just teasing everybody. They go on a run, then they stop, and then they do like not even like they don't lose like fighting back. They just like they just let themselves get ran through, bro, which is annoying.
It's yeah.
I
dude,
want Pochettino to
Chelsea's the
succeed. I want
definition of a
Pochettino to
mess
succeed.
right now. It goes up
What
and
can
down,
you do?
up and down, up and down,
Yeah.
but more down than up.
Yeah, I want
Where- I
Pochettino.
think
I want
players-
Arteta Superior to do better, because he's better than him. So hopefully, Pochettino starts playing
Because
better.
Fetty, how do you feel about 3 losses in 5 games, bro?
It sucks,
And I'm
dude.
talking about two easy sides, like not like Everton, for example, and then Manchester United. Come on, dude.
I'm not sure what the mentality is, dude. I feel like because they're so young, most of the players are so young. I don't know. Did they get too confident and just don't try as hard? Because they got their little moments in many games, especially when they win. They get their little moments and they're like, boom, okay. Like, it gives you confidence as a fan, but then it doesn't. So it's a mess. You just don't know what the hell is going to happen, whether it's a top league team or a low lower position team. It just sucks, dude. Well, but I'm not even getting my hopes up this year. I doubt we'll even reach Europa, but
yeah, because right now y'all are at 10th, man, and that's
this project. I just hope that that kind of works out. We'll see. It sucks for Chelsea so bad, but whatever.
First time in the knockout phase since 2008-2009.
Manchester United.
This is not possible because Manchester United was in the group.
This is the champions. Newcastle came in and left. It sucks. We were last of our group, bro. I can't even talk shit to Manchester United because they were also bottom of the group. But right now, as we speak, Newcastle's Europe dreams have ended by AC Milan, which kind of sucks because I feel like this is what would have been a good time to at least get second in that like group. Because let's be real, Dortmund wasn't really playing super, well. That whole Group F wasn't playing that well. If I'm being honest, PSG was flat. Mbappe wasn't even trying. But you know what? Anywhere. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have gone anywhere, but it kind of sucks if I'm being honest.
Well, I'm gonna say Newcastle kind of got robbed in that one game with PSG where they got the BS penalty at the end.
Oh my gosh, yeah, with Mbappe,
yeah. But beyond that, I think they should have been Milan. Milan is Milan in the sense
beatable,
historical, but like they're weak.
American boy Pulisic ruined my dreams, bro. Ex-Chelsea player ruined my momentum.
I'm glad it's going well for him. But no, dude, I was ready for Newcastle too. I wanted Newcastle to move on, keep the competition going in the Champions League. Yeah. But it does make me more optimistic for them for next season, dude. They got the money. It's not like they don't. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but we have 2 more years to so we can't spend the money until 2 more years.
Oh, in 2 more years? Shoot.
Yeah, that's when financial fair play lets us kind of drop PSG money. Not okay. Right now we can't even drop that amount. We have to get it's weird. It's a weird, like I said, it's stuck because I don't know the way it's going on the Premier League. We might not. I want us to get 3rd or 4th to at least get there, but at this point, I don't know. We're doing way better than Manchester United did. If we were in Manchester United's group, we would be speaking different in the words.
Yeah, and who's spending less on wages, bro? Newcastle by far. Anyway.
But let's kick them while they're down. Manchester United also left Europe, which, come on, dude. Okay, Yayo, can you read the group on that? Who they have? They had
Bayern Munich. They had FC Copenhagen.
Oh, yeah.
And they had Galatasaray.
Which, honestly, come on. Copenhagen was easy. That should have been easy points.
But it wasn't because,
how embarrassing is that, dude? They lost the lead. 3-0, I think it was. Wasn't it against Copenhagen?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's embarrassing.
Because you know what? Because they phoned up Unai Emery and the GOAT gave him some information. No, I think when we're talking a little, I don't know if we had a little mini prediction of what would happen, and I did say that Copenhagen would be a dark horse. And
no, I agree.
Here they are.
But at the same time, at least beat Galatasaray, bro. Come on. I'm gonna be honest, not being cocky, but also Bayern played pretty well this time, but people could have taken points off of us. Not gonna lie to you.
Bayern
there were times,
play pretty good on the group stage. They just fall apart.
Yeah,
later
but
on.
at least someone could have taken some points because Bayern's in that weird hey, we're implementing new players this season, so we're not even at our strongest. But it shows you what Ten Hag is doing and what the whole situation at Man United is. It's literally just they're just
that's a joke.
Literally just what'd you say? Kind of trying to play. I don't even know what they're doing. They're not even trying to play competitively. They try to go on the counter a lot. It's kind of gross. It's they don't have the players to do that though.
Yeah. The problem is Ten Hag plays Anthony Martial too much,
Oh god.
and
sure.
he plays Marcus Rashford, the fraud,
The fraud.
and then I don't know. After that, I think it's then he has Onana who thinks that he has to.
Yeah.
Oh,
do
Nana,
shit
yeah.
crazy.
This dude just
I don't know.
should have stayed in Milan, man.
I think-
Crazy.
Yeah, I think just the defense wasn't good. Also, because they have Vela injuries, like they don't have Lisandro Martinez, he's injured. So it's just kind of hard to have a good defensive partnership when your players are injured. But I mean, he's a coach, right? He needs to figure it out, and he needs to play with the pieces that he has. And I think he never
getting paid the big
fully
bucks to
figured it out. Yep, he never fully figured it out, and that's why they crashed out. But anyway. Who do you guys think is going to
how
win
the
the
mighty have
Champions
fallen.
League, I guess? Who do you guys think are going to win the Champions League from the ones who went through? Bayern Munich, Copenhagen, Arsenal, PSV, Real Madrid, Napoli, Real Sociedad, Inter, Atletico Madrid, Lazio, Borussia Dortmund, PSG, City, Leipzig, Barcelona, or Porto. Who do you think is
You
going to
already
win?
know my answer.
Bayern Munich, bro.
Bayern. Come on.
This
There's
is
a
Bayern
reason why we
for
bought
sure.
fucking Kane, and we bought Kane to win the Champions League. That's
I'ma
the only
say-
reason we want him here. We don't care about we love the Bundesliga title. Well, right now we
That ain't
want
looking good,
Champions
no.
League. It's been
know,
over
but-
10 years since we lifted that cup, and Kane is the only one that can. That's the only reason why we spent money on Kane, bro. There's no other reason why Bayern Munich wanted him. We only wanted him because we need like a Mandzukic, we need like a Mario Gomez, we need a striker up top that's gonna guarantee us a goal every game.
That was Lewandowski
So-
gone, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think,
Lewandowski as
Fernando?
well.
Dude, I think it's a hard one. It's gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be a very tight one, but I feel like Manchester City's gonna take it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
That's wild.
I'm gonna
That is
say.
wild.
I think Inter's gonna win the Champions League.
Who, Inter?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can see that. I can see that. I don't
I
like.
feel
I wouldn't mind Inter and Bayern final.
That would be a good
I
final
think
for
that's
sure.
gonna happen.
That would be a really good final.
That'd be what's it called? A rematch from the 20. What was it?
The Mourinho
2012, I think, maybe 2012, 2013. Champions League.
12? No, not 12.
Where what's it called? Diego Milito.
Nah, bro. It's
No.
09.
2013. Was it 09?
It was way before that.
Yeah, never mind.
Milito already
09.
retired.
Then yeah, it was 09 or
Bayern
10.
won 13. Chelsea won 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was 09.
Yeah. It was
09, right?
It had to be 09.
Yeah, 09. Yeah.
Had to be 09 then.
I mean,
Anyway.
13 we won the treble, dog. Let's put some more respect on Bayern. We won the treble, guys. We won everything.
That's crazy.
Anyone
dude.
can
Oh.
anyone can win the Bundesliga, dog.
Oh, shut up, bro. Not in
These
that.
are the
era,
guys
dog.
that
We're
won.
talking about.
Like, I would worry
You're talking
about.
Marco Roy's on fire. You're talking about Mario Götze
I would
on fire.
worry
You're talking
about.
about
I would worry about.
Aubameyang. You're talking about. Come on.
I would worry
man.
about
Come
a
on.
former
Hummels.
Bayern Munich player currently as a coach called Xavi Alonso is gonna end up winning the
Ooh,
Bundesliga this year.
Dude, if Leverkusen takes it, oh,
The Bayern
man.
Leverkusen is giving Bayern Munich some aspirin.
No, and you know what? Again, we want to win the Champions League. Everything else, we've won it. We've won the Bundesliga 10 years in a row.
We'll see what
cannot
happens.
get better than
We'll see
that.
what happens. All I gotta
So we
say
want the
is
champions.
it looks really shaky right now. Bayern Leverkusen is still undefeated.
Bayern Leverkusen, bro, it's still undefeated. That's true. It's true.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think they're gonna take it. I hope.
You know why? You know why they're undefeated, bro? Because Xavi Alonso called his paisano Unai Emery and said, "Hey, I need some tips."
Arteta, you mean? Damn.
Shut the hell up.
And the first good is that we have a PL title race.
We,
Damn
right.
we do.
Yeah. Because you know
Pep
the
Guardiola
FA
domination is done.
the FA called to say, "Hey, we need something to keep the TV revenue going." So we said, "All right, we'll take a dive for that team." So yes, we're making it happen. That's good.
Shut
No, but it's
up,
good. I
bro.
like it. I like the Aston Villa Renaissance from the Unai Emery, the GOAT. I like Arsenal continuing to do what they did last year. I don't know. I still don't believe in Arsenal themselves. But we'll see what happens. I like Liverpool finally reconstructing their midfield so it's a little bit more solid. Newcastle, maybe they'll get better now because they don't have to play in Europe anymore. They're not going to be weak and brittle from being tired.
Transfers are coming up though.
And then you got Manchester City, who's always can always come back. And then we got Spurs, who could also be getting Madison back and Van de Ven back here in the next month or so. So I think it's stay interesting the whole entire year.
And the beautiful part is they're all are 5 points away from each other.
Yeah,
So
dude.
It's 5 points, man. That's one draw, one win. It could be anything. So at this point, every game is a must win for the top 4.
Yes.
Every game.
If we can
can't tie.
If we get another season like the Manchester United, Manchester City season, can't remember what season that was. The dude, I would love that, man. Decision day, decision day. That would be. Oh man, I'll be all about it. I'll be all over that. We'll see, man.
But thank you, Pep, for dropping the ball. You're making this year kind of worth it.
There's a player from Luton Town, Tom Lockyer, who went into cardiac arrest, and so they had to abandon the match.
Damn.
Which is kind of sad, I mean, this is not his first one. This is the second one, both in playing an active match. And I don't know, just sending good vibes and
For sure.
all the good energy for his recovery, and hopefully they can figure out what it is, because he did have something done for it, but seems like it didn't quite work, or it wasn't the right issue. But at the end of the day, regardless of what happens, hopefully he makes the best choice for himself. Just because it sucks to not be able to play the game, but I think your life is more important. And so if it comes down to that, hopefully he'll be able to make the decision and not
For sure.
jeopardize.
It also, no pun intended, it's heartbreaking to see a player going out that way, with a medical problem. Because we saw it with Eriksson, right? We didn't even know what was going to happen to his career. He did the procedure, but hearing someone that already has done a procedure for this, kind of problem, your odds don't look good. And like you said, football is beautiful, but also life is beautiful too. So it's not worth, he probably has a family. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you got to be just, as someone from Luton Town, you hold your head up high that you got to be in the Premier League. You know what I mean? That in itself is an accomplishment. So, I mean,
Absolutely.
kudos to him. Fair play, because, again, it's one of the hardest things to even be in the Premier League. Now, whether they go up, they stay, or get relegated, he can at least say he played at the highest level
Absolutely.
in his country.
Not just anybody can say that. Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, and also this is just another reason why maybe, I don't know, maybe pushing players too far, too many games, too many games too close in time. But I don't know, we don't know for sure. But anyway, just good vibes, good to go, get well soon.
All right, moving on to the ugly. Came through as some crazy news out here in the U.S. I think his name is Don Garber. The MLS commissioner announced that MLS teams, the Major League Soccer teams in the U.S. will not be participating in the U.S. Open, the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, which is the equivalent of the FA Cup, the oldest competition in the U.S. And I can't find a good word to use, dude. It's just messed up. It's obviously all about the money. They're focusing on the wrong thing, right? he wants to set up MLS next teams, which is like the academies for the MLS teams to be in that competition. And it's just a complete disrespect to the sport, especially in the U.S. and to those teams that are trying to make it big, right? Like USL teams that are trying to kind of have their spot in that professional aspect of the sport. It sucks.
Which is also frustrating because at the same time, like, the MLS teams bring the eyeballs to that cup.
Yeah.
Like, you would have thought, oh, Messi's going to play in the U.S. Open. Nope, you're wrong. He's not going to play.
Yeah.
It makes MLS look bad because everybody's like, oh, let's check what's going on. It's like headlines. They're not going to have key teams playing one of the oldest tournaments. It's just like, come on. If there's a reason why some people say the MLS is not a good, I guess you would say, league, because it's always switching, man. And they're always tinkering with some format to make it more, quote unquote, appealing. Which and if I'm being honest, you're kind of taking a lot away from the big teams, because you have a chance to at least see some teams go against each other. Because if you don't know, the MLS is a weird format, right? Yeah. You at least get to see some kind of like competitive play amongst the regions. But I mean, again, money is money. America likes to make money or spend money. I don't know. It's just.
Also, the problem is MLS is missing the point, you know, because the way you create and the way you improve your sport is by creating prestige. And I think having a cup that's older than a certain amount of, because the MLS hasn't been around that long, and obviously this cup has been around longer, and so. Like, the thing is, prestige is built over time as something continues to happen, as something continues to exist. And the fact that you're cutting off the MLS teams from it, you know, it takes away from the prestige, and now people are going to care about it less. But also, it's about, like, footballing. Like, I think the U.S. should be trying to create a football pyramid. And I think this is also not going to help with that. Because, again, the competition, there's, like, no competition for the USL teams. And then also, just, I don't know, it also exposes MLS teams. Like, if your MLS team is trash, then you're going to get exposed in the US Open Cup. But also, if your team is good in the USL, it's going to show because you're going to beat an MLS team. So I think it's hurting yourself, because, I mean, if the MLS wants to stop being a retirement league, if it wants to stop being like a vacation from the big leagues for players that are taking a break from it, like, it needs to create a cycle and in a circle that basically feeds itself. And the fact that they're doing this is definitely the opposite of that. It's basically, we want to allow players to move up. We want to allow players in the USL to show themselves to MLS teams, so they can go up as well. So it's just like, this ends the progress and the evolution in the game here, just because they're trying to save money, or they're trying to save, I don't know, it doesn't make sense in any way. Like, where else are they going to play? They're not playing Libertadores. They're not playing, what, Conca Champions? Yeah. Is that more important? Conca Champions is more important?
Yeah.
Like, get out of here, bro.
Yeah. Just imagine the FA Cup being taken away, or not being taken away, but taking the EPL teams out of the FA Cup. How much damage would that do to the championship teams, to the lower leagues? Like, that's a slap to the face, dude. It sucks.
It is.
Like, in the US, they say, not my president. And I'm going to say, not my MLS.
not my league. Oh, my gosh. But you know who's not going to slap you in the face? With the laces. Because we're here to talk shit about everything. And everything.
Talk about also the GOAT, Unai Emery.
Oh my gosh, bro! Your dick riding before Christmas is crazy. But I'm Nunu.
I'm Freddy.
I'm Jajo.
And keep the game beautiful, baby.
100%. Let's do it.